So here we have the Kia C4 1.6 CRDI ISG on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. As you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Loads of boot space, as you can see, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you've got full leather seats. They are not only electric, but they are electric memory seats. So you've got two different memory settings which are adjustable on the door just there. There's plenty of other things to run through on the dashboard as well, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, speedometer in the middle, and then on the far right hand side the fuel gauge. You can see in the middle we've also got a trip computer. You can change the information that's displayed up there using buttons on the steering wheel. There's various different menus, from satellite navigation to the music, to vehicle settings, and all the way back round to the kind of driving and fuel economy data. You can see at the bottom of that section the total miles on this car are 7,911. If we back out to the steering wheel, first of all, the buttons I was using a moment ago are these ones on the right hand side here. On the left hand side we've got the ability to answer and end phone calls, as well as using the voice activation to make the phone call in the first place. We've then got cruise control over this side. We can use this button to change the firmness of the steering, so there's different normal, comfort, sport, etc. all can be changed pressing that button there. And then we have stereo controls on the left hand side here. We've got automatic folding door mirrors, which can be seen just there, and we've got automatic headlights on that stalk. Over in the centre is where you would pair up your phone. It's where you've got your satellite navigation. But before we come to any of those things, I mentioned when we were at the back of the car, this vehicle had a reversing camera. You can see that just there. So not only is it a colour camera, but you get the guidelines showing you where the car is headed in relation to the image that you see before you. So if we put it back in neutral, firstly, you've got your kind of settings menu in here. Music in this one. This particular car has got DAB radio, as well as FM and AM as well. You've got the ability to listen to music via USB, auxiliary, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio once those devices are all connected. And then you access your satellite navigation by hitting that button up there. The home button will always take you back to this main menu, as you can see. You can press that button and it will show you all of the menus available to you in one hit, so your auxiliary, USB, all shown in one go. Beneath that, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures. You can then just override that yourself by readjusting the fan speed using these buttons here. So you've got the up and down for the fan speed there. Above that, we've got heated driver and passenger seats. We can turn off the traction control, and we can lock the car doors from the outside. Under that section, we've got two 12-volt charging sockets, and then in the middle of those two, you can see the USB and auxiliary inputs, which I mentioned a moment ago. We then have the 6-speed manual gearbox. Directly in front of the gearbox, we've got a couple of parking related buttons. So this will turn off or on the front parking sensors. This car also has the ability to park itself. So push that button, follow the instructions on screen, and the car will put itself into a space for you. There's a video on our Facebook page showing you exactly how that works. Lastly, we've got an electronic handbrake in the middle here. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic roof on this car. So you've got a visor or blind that covers the roof section. One push of that button and that will open up in two sections, as you can see. But this car also has a sunroof, so that front section will open up to only not let in the just the light, but also air as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.